They are making a difference on 938 Live.
When the Juventus Football Club descended upon Singapore recently, they put some time aside to play a match with 20 kids from the Lakeside Children's Home through the Junior Soccer Clinic, where the kids got to show off their skills and gain some tips from the football giants. All this was made possible by Epson Singapore, who was the platinum sponsor of the Singapore Selection versus Juventus Football Club match. I caught up with Tan Mei Lin. She is the general manager of Epson Singapore to find out why Epson has a focus on sports for its CSR efforts.
Okay, our CSR efforts in Singapore and around the region is very much focused on youth development. So sports such as football is an excellent platform for us to do our part and contribute back to the local communities that we operate in. So football is also the world's number one sport, and our sponsorship in football enables us to reach out to both individuals and businesses, to the young and old, as well as men and women who follow this game. So that's the reason why we are very much focused on football and also in using football as a platform for youth development in Singapore.
Tell us more about how you did that during the Singapore Selection versus Juventus Football Club match.
Okay, for the Singapore versus the Juventus selection match, right, our focus was not only, to increase our brand equity, but more importantly, it was also a platform which we see as important in reaching out to the youth or the underprivileged kids in Singapore. But we understand that, football is a sport that they love very much. And we feel that, it would be a good platform for us to extend this campaign, by having them involved in playing football with some of the players and also in reaching out to the youth, right, through this endeavor.
What were the kids' reactions like on that day?
Oh, they truly enjoy themselves, yeah. And I think they pick up a lot of football tips and skills from the sport care coaches who were on site to help with the coaching. And I think the icing on the cake has to be the chance to play with the players from Juventus, which is an internationally renowned club. Yeah, so I think overall it was a really an experience that I think it will take a long time for them to forget.
Were they in awe of the players and
yes, they
going
were,
a bit crazy?
I think I remember one particular kid. He was so nervous, that he was trembling, before walking out onto the pitch.
Oh no!
Right. So I think, that's right. I think it was really interesting to see how they respond to not only the players themselves, but also at the very idea of being given the chance to play with players with such renowned standards. Yeah, so we're glad to be able to provide a platform for these kids.
Did that boy overcome his nerves and get quite inspired on the pitch?
Yeah, I think he managed to. He was very nervous, but when he got onto the pitch and when he saw the action in the field, I think he managed to overcome his nerves. And he played, I think he enjoyed himself tremendously.
Now, what are Epson's other CSR plans for the rest of the year?
Okay, I don't know whether anybody is aware, but we are also heavily invested in Football Association of Singapore. In fact, we are in a 3-year sponsorship with them, and it started from 2013. Right. So currently, we are working with FAS to see how we can send some under 15 youth, to Japan, where we are also a sponsor of a football team, right? The football team is known as Matsumoto Yamaga Football Club. So we're thinking of picking 3 under 15 kids to participate in their youth academy training program scheduled in 2015 next year. So we hope that this will expose the youth to a different playing field and also help them to improve their skills and contribution to the local football team.
Awesome.
Yeah, so this is one of the initiatives that we're working on right now.
And that was Tan Mei Lin, General Manager of Epson Singapore. And this has been They Are Making a Difference. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Daphne Lim.
They are making a difference on 938 Live.